Sound off like you've got a pair, and welcome back to PFC Havok's Kerbal Space Program Career Playthrough. And in this episode, we are going to conduct temperature surveys of Kerbin, flying below 16,009, 17,001, and 19,004. Now, in our last episode, we unlocked several new aerodynamic bits for our aircraft. All these nifty components, and I've been toying around with them, building some space planes, and I think I got a nice space plane that will carry us to those locations lickety-split. We're calling her the quad engine. We've got some empty seats in case we need to take tourists along. These tourists want to go into suborbital space flight, so we're not taking them with us. But we've got some empty seats in case we have any tourist missions we want to utilize this aircraft for. It's very quick, but we're going to, Jebediah is going to be about. You know what? I think we're gonna let Jebediah sit this one out. We're gonna take Valentina. Where's she at? I don't think we've flown around with her. We're gonna let Valentina fly. I'm gonna launch this vessel. She's not easy to control in landings, so as long as I get her near the Kerbal Space Center, I'm happy. We don't even need to be full throttle. We're just going to throttle it up to halfway. We got science bits on it, so we can do science along the way. Just reset that. And this beast will do about 600 meters a second at about 1,000 meters off of the surface. Airborne. Look at that. We are flying. Already going very quick. Let's open up our map. Find our locations we need to survey. Activate our navigation. Back to our aircraft. Look at that. Already, we're not even. This is third throttle, and we're already doing 300 meters a second. We can throttle that bad boy back a lot. This thing is good for cruising. Doesn't eat up a lot of fuel. I had to put some struts in between the engines on the wings, so that it didn't turn into a Flappy Bird. She doesn't turn very well. She's very slow to turn. But she does not require a lot of throttle to stay in the air. And that means less fuel. Science gear and batteries locked in here. Pressure data, and we can take our temperatures. Oh, we might as well transmit that data now. Awesome, we got extra batteries in there too. Every little bit of science helps. There's some science to transmit that. I wonder if I had a scientist in my crew cabin there, if he'd be able to reset that from inside the cabin. I'm not entirely sure, but we can toy with that at a later date. I do not like taking forever to fly. There's the alternative field. Alternative landing site. This beast is way too hard to land accurately, so I'm not even going to bother trying to land there. I will just bring it back to the Space Center and land it in the grassy fields around it. And I do not like taking forever to fly. We're just going to let this beast book it at high speed. 300 meters a second easy. $380. 400 meters a second. That is frickin' fast. That is fast. And we should be to Kerman Scar in no time flat. We're still gaining speed. 450 meters a second now. We gotta be below 19 kilometers. We're gonna break 500 meters a second here soon. Not even full throttle, and we're already doing 500 meters a second. 3 kilometers off of the surface. And she's staying stable too. I mean, I'm still capable of turning her. That is crazy. I am climbing, I am gaining speed. This is a fast aircraft. Almost. We're going to throttle that back. So we are almost where we need to take our temperature survey. Little bit just to keep her airborne. Don't mind if we lose a smidge of altitude. Almost a Kerman Scar. That has been a 6-minute flight, and we're just about at Kerman Scar. Now there's still a bit of ways. Increase the throttle some more. And this happily is cruising well over 200 meters a second. A very nice aircraft. We are entering Kerman Scar. Log our temperature. Transmit it. Yep, collected survey data from Kerman Scar. Now we gotta bank around to the next location. With all this altitude that we have to play with, banker pretty hard if we want. Flying to the next temperature location. Throttle her up. Line her up nice and tight. Throttle her back down now. There's still a bit of ways. just gonna book it. Get this baby into overdrive. We're gonna go full throttle to see what we can do. Let's close our surface bay. Make us more aerodynamic. May have to back off the throttle here in a second. $500 meters a second. 550. Almost 600. $600 a second. Open up our service bay. We're in our next site. Oh no, open service bay. Log temperature, transmit. We got that stuff. Excellent. Close. Back off our throttle. Bank over. Very hard turn to the next location. Level her out. Not that far away. I'm gonna throttle her up. We're gonna try to hit our top speed on the way home. Close the doors on the Science Junior. Open the doors on the service bay. We're not that far away from where we need our next site. Does not like having the service bay doors open. I do not blame it. There we are. Log our temperature. Transmit the data. Close our doors. We are going to head home. Head home at full throttle. We're going to see if we can't achieve our top speed, or at least a top speed. See what speed we can achieve. 60, 470, 480, 490, 500, 510, 20, 30, 540, 550, 60, 70. Oh, we got a wing wobble. 80. 580. 590. 600. Broken 600 meters a second again. And a bit of a wing wobble. 620. Not sure we're going to be able to break. We may be able to break 630. 630 meters a second. Slow her down. Bank her around. That even in a hard turn, a very hard turn, this thing stays intact. I am impressed. Our lovely KSB Center is way over there. We want to land in the grassy fields nearby. get there in a timely manner. I hate editing out parts of my flight, but sometimes you have to. You got a 40-minute mission that you're doing. There's a lot of dead space, a lot of dead air. But this is a 13-minute mission, 14-minute mission. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Crazy speeds again. Got a bit of a wing wobble. I'm like a bird. No, you're not. You are nothing like a bird. Got the engines heating up. Them cool off as we glide and glide. And let it slow down. I think this beachy area I can land at, I think. It looks a little hilly. Looks a little hilly. Looks very hilly. Throttle it up a bit just to keep it in the air. Good for our space center. Thought I saw it over here. We lost? Oh, no. We're not lost. It's up over the hills. We are really low. I did not realize how low we were. We were below 500 meters. One of the reasons I hate flying at night. Wish I had landing lights. I should have installed landing lights, but I didn't. I don't know if that's a sunrise or a sunset. It looks like a sunset. I saw our Kerbal Space Center. There it is. We're not that far away. I don't even think I'm going to attempt a landing at the runway. But we may give it a shot. I would much rather just come in intact, really. We completed our contract. We got 3 signs for one, 3 signs for the next, 3 signs for the last. Lose some altitude now. Turn our engines off momentarily. Let her glide for a bit. So we'll gain altitude. Well, we'll gain speed, lose altitude. But we can burn that speed off by leveling her out. Smidge of engine. I believe this puts us on a good trajectory for the runway. Yes, it does. Well, not really, but in the grassy field outside of the Space Center. Bring this down not good at all. Oh, we're going to revert back to the launch and try this mission again. And this time I will skip all of the flight and just record the landing so that I have something to show for all of this and not a dead Valentina. Down slowly. We may actually miss all of that. Yeah. Try to keep this afloat, but get it turned. We can stay in the grassy areas. Another crash. God damn it. I told you this thing is impossible to frickin' fly. We're going to redesign this aircraft and try again at a later date.